Right, well, we're parked just outside the church at Upper Hambleton, just topside of Rutland Water, and we're going to do a round. We're just going to head forward now by the pub on the right hand side, down the hill slightly, and pick the walk up on the right hand side. Well, there's no through road in Hambleton, but we'll just give you a quick look. So we've just walked by the Finch's pub and restaurant, past the thatched cottage on your right, pick up the path just in front of the lake you can see in front of you, and then just on the bend 300 yards out the village you turn right, and so we'll have the water on your left hand side. And just as we turn in, we've got a couple of baby lambs here, look, just sunning themselves, and you can hear them making a noise. She's just going to a mother for a feed. Well, we'll keep going. We've turned right. Just in front of us we've got a couple of lambs and mothering. And there's the water. Then just on our right hand side, just as we're going slightly downhill here, we've got a few calves have come to see us. This is the first time we've done this walk, another new one at Rutland, so we don't know what to expect, but here's a view of it. So we're just heading forward, steadily downhill. It's a beautiful place at this side of the Rutland. We're in the middle, on like a peninsula that sticks out. So we've got water on either side. Hopefully we'll be following the water all the way round. Two little lambs here enjoying the spring sunshine. It's about, I don't know, 70 degrees I would guess today. Just a mild breeze, just a steady little breeze, but it's warm. So we just keep following the track, steady away around the middle of the lake. Got a grebe there, I think. There he is. Yeah, you can see him. You got him. He's on the move. We've got, people, with sailing boats, and you've got a couple of fishermen there debating on where to fish. You can see lady walking dog, and there's some bikes as well, and you can see fishermen just in Little Bay there. You're walking with a taxi driver today? Because it's quite warm today. You've got the sheep and the lambs just taking a bit of cover. They're just at the side of the track. We just keep walking round the edge and taking the odd shot. We're just going slightly uphill away from water's edge now, but we just turned round and thought, well, that's a nice shot. I walked to the end of the track, and over the bay you can see the boatyard in front of you, and then we turn left, and then you've got the car park on the right. It's like an old road. We walk down to the end of the road. It's only a few hundred yards, and then it stops on the water's edge, and on the right hand side we see there's a seat, so we're going to stop here for a drink. And if you look at the other side of the water, there's a church museum, and this road, before it was flooded in 77, would go to the other side of the valley and come out. Well, we're going to have a drink now. And here we are, we've got the Rutland Bell. We just sat here having a sandwich and a look. So we make our way back up the road, then we'll soon be turning left at the barrier. And then we just looked to the side and we see a couple of geese and boat in the background. And there's your barrier, left there. And there's a car park just at the other side, and that's where a lot of fishermen's park, but you can park there yourself if you want to walk a bit different. And then at the seat near the tree, turn left again. It's just keep following the track now. You can't go wrong on this one, it's an easy enough one. And we've gone slightly away from the water with the track, but we're going back towards it again. And through a bit of woodland and that as well, by the look of it. As we're going down, we look to the left hand side and just pop into a field and take a couple of shots. It's a lovely view, is this? Now you're looking back over the sort of peninsula where we've just had our drink. There's loads of fishermen here. And there goes a duck flying through. I don't know if you can hear the bird life, but it's absolutely teeming with it. There's bird boxes, nest boxes everywhere. It's fabulous. See this dog? What's this dog? Look at this, look at this. Look at this coming over a cattle grid. Can you believe it? Can you believe that? And he's running off to his mate down there, look. Yeah.
They can't be on.
No. We've just crossed over the cattle grid where the dog walked over. I don't know how it managed it, but it did. And we just keep following the track on the outside of the field where that looks like farmer's coming down with his hazards on. Well, these seem to be enjoying the sun here on boat. There's plenty of fishermen out here, there really is. It's a fantastic lake, fantastic day as well. You've got little lambs and sheep there just in the shadow of a tree nearly, just cooling off, but just messing about with lambs. And we'll just take the zoom off and let you have a look. Well, we'll keep going. They're just keeping out the sun because it's warm. And I think we'll just show you look at that little lamb with its foot there. Look at little lamb there. Can you see it with its foot? Yeah. Look at that. Let's have a look. Let's have a zoom in. Look at that. Can you see how it's resting its foot? Just there. Just resting its foot up a branch. See that? Look at that. Look. There he is. Right, we'll just show this edge lane now. I've never seen out quite like this. Yeah, look at that. Look at the work that's gone into that, the workmanship that's gone into that. Everyone's been, if you look at the top, been tied off. We'll take a close look at the top. And that's a lot of work there for people. You've got sheep eating there, making like a funny noise. And we've got a couple of swans and a couple of fishermen here. Here we are, absolutely teeming with bluebells, yeah? Yeah, there's bluebells wherever you look. Just absolutely covered in them. That's what we're always after. If we can find a few old white bells in the woods, we're quite chuffed. And sometimes we find a pink one as well, but that's when we found a pink one once. You know, wild, not them you find in your garden. That's what you call bluebells. They're everywhere. Just bluebells as far as the eye can see. That's incredible. And with sunlight coming through trees, it's just a fantastic photo. There's a path. The bluebells are nearly up to the water's end, or water's edge even. Little wagtail here, side at river. Or should I say at side at lake. They won't sit still though. There he is, just bobbing away outside at lake. That'll do. We're just coming out of Hambleton Wood now. We're not far off. We just cross over that cattle grid. And we're just heading forward. Looks like there's a farm or a house on that peninsula there, look. But the track's just to your right. Got a jackdaw, and it's right next door to a couple of woodpecker holes there. Yeah, he's just moving there. See where the holes are?
Yeah, I know where he
it's
is.
Just to,
yeah. See him
oh, sorry.
I can't get on the camera.
Yeah, you got him. All right.
Yeah. He's there somewhere, but I don't know where.
Yeah, it is a jackdaw. Yeah. Here's another house we passed. Old Hall Cottage. Nice setting. And we just keep following the road back, and it takes us straight back into the village. This now. Just got a thatched cottage here. Look. We're just going up the hill, entering the village. Well, we're just about back at car now, near church. We spent 2 days down at Rutland, and we think it's been well worth it. We've seen the ospreys, and we've just done this little walk round Hambleton. Well, you've been walking with a taxi driver today.